Hey Carmen. Hey Paul. Good morning. So, good morning, everyone, whether you're on Zoom or YouTube or in the Gampa or out in the lobby. If you are here out in the lobby, come on in and find a seat. Geshe-la should be arriving shortly. Hey, Nico. So come on in, welcome everybody. Just a really quick welcome. We have some visitors here today. I just want to say hello. My name's Linda. And when our resident monk, Geshe Gelik, arrives, we'll stand. You'll see some of us doing prostrations. Feel free to just stand.
Okay, in the Kadampa, take the gold prayer book and turn to page 34, and we'll begin with the Shakyamuni Buddha mantra. O Tayata Mune Mune Maha Munaye Soha Tayata Mune Mune Maha Munaye Soha Tayata Mune Mune Maha Munaye Soha. Now the Medicine Buddha stanza and mantra. Bhagawan, with equal compassion for all, whose name when merely heard dispels the suffering of the lower realms, dispeller of disease and the three poisons, I prostrate to Medicine Buddha lapis light. Teata Om Bekanse, Maha Bekanse, Raja Samudgate Soha. 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 Now the four immeasurables, which we will say twice in English and then flip to 37 to chant it once in Tibetan. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity. free from attachment for friends and hatred for enemies. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends and hatred for enemies. Now on the bottom of page 37. Sem chen tam che de wa dong de wei gyu dong den pa gyur chig du And staying on page 37, we'll say the Chenrezig verse of praise and mantra. In the books, we don't have the verse, but we do have the mantra. Not veiled by any fault, white in color, whose head a perfect Buddha crowns in light, gazing compassionately at all beings, to you, Chenrezig, all-seeing one, I prostrate. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 And the Tara verse of praise and mantra, once again, we don't have the verse in the book. You can just listen. Tare liberates from psychic existence. Tu Tare liberates from the 8 fears. Ture liberates from all sickness. I prostrate to the liberator, Mother Tara. Om Tare tu Tare ture soha. 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 Now back to page 34, and Geshe will lead us in the Refuge and Bodhicitta prayer. Churang Soki Chok Nam La, Chang Chu Bardu Dagni Kyap Suchi, Dagi Chiryen Gi Pe Sunam Gi, Drola Pinchir Sange Drupar Shog. Churang Soki Chok Nam La, Chang Chu Bardu Dagni Kyap Suchi, Dagi Chiryen Gi Pe Sunam Gi, Drola Pinchir Sange Drupar Shog. Chudang Soki Chogna La Jang Chu Bardu Dagni Kyab Suchi Dagi Chunyengi Pesunamgi Drola Pinchir Sange Drupar Sho.
관계 도전이 손에 나와 담저 방배에 담배 주네 된서 먹고 담자로 정세. First a donut and a cookie, cookies. Let me want to say good morning. Donut. You can eat, but you kind of like good morning. Oh. Donut and a cookie. Oh, hey. Cookies coming for you. Maybe then short introduction, please. Short introduction, Good morning, Wendy Lamo. Good morning, Nicole. Good morning, Cameron, Paul. Good morning, Susanna. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Esther. Good morning, Nagarjuna. Good morning, Stephanie. Good morning, Peter. Good morning, few invisible beings. Anybody watching YouTube, good morning. Good morning. You fish here? Okay. Fish now.
For those of you online, we have a big group of middle schoolers from a local church just down the road. So we're going to let the the hellos and introductions go just a little bit longer than normal. We have a Gampa full today. So be patient, be patient. Talk amongst yourselves.
The children program. And 아니, 그러세요. Not sure what to do. So here a lot of students something basic, not basic like fundamental as a human being. So I think it's very important to understand that, of course, we have different religions, Buddhist, Christian, Islam. There's many like different religious belief. I think they are all aimed towards one goal: to be kind and to be loving and caring. So I think this is very important. Whether you are children, grown up, kids, doesn't matter. What we need to understand is like compassion and loving kindness and being there for each other. Being kind is very important. Why is so important? Because we all want happiness. So when you look around, your friend, they want to be happy, you want to be happy. So that's why we meditate, we practice. I myself became monk when I was 7 years old. Become monk, went to the monastery, become monk. But that time, no clue. Just went there for fun. But ended up with no fun. So that's the idea. So Dunga Tamutsam meditation. This I think statement I often use here at the center. Dunga Tamutsam meditation. Nobody wants suffering. Nobody. You and me. Nobody wants. What is that? That's the fact. That's the fact. Dunga Tamutsam meditations. When it comes down on happiness, nobody is content. Nobody. Buddhist, no content. Christian, same thing. Nobody is content. What is that? That's the fact. That is the fact. You, she, other. You see in school, classroom, nobody. And I think this is very important. This is more important than religious belief. I personally believe that's more important than religious belief. That's what I believe. So every morning when I wake up, I make wish. Today, I kind of make commitment. I will not harm anyone. I will not harm anyone. The best, I will help them. I'll make them happy, much as I could. So I don't go out much. I don't see many people. I don't interact with the people. And what I have birds and squirrels in my backyard. They are my friend. So I make sure I feed them every day. I give my squirrel like the walnut and best food. So now they come very close to my hand, almost there. Put it there. So sometimes they jump on the railing and I look. Come on, where are you? Come on. Kind of looks and it's kind of like act like human. They jump. So now they have screen doors. So now sometimes they go up to the screen door, them to look. And they can see. We become friends because I don't harm them, so they don't harm me. So I give them food. They have no religions, they have no educations, so they become close to you, they feel comfortable around you. So then I have rabbit now, rabbit. So now that baby, they're so like this big. I cut pieces of carrot, put it in the plate, put it there, and there's like a fire pit, and he hides under the hole, he or she hides under there. Every morning comes out, like dust, like small like this, then eats. Yeah. So the mother comes join. So there's all kind of birds, that I feed, and I make sure every 2 days I clean the water. Makes me happy. So that's exactly where our happiness comes from. Trying to harm someone, it makes you unhappy. Trying to be kind to someone, it makes you happy. That's what humans should believe. Then our world will be a better place. There'll be no teasing in the school, no bullying, no teasing, everybody being kind to everyone. That's the best society, best community, best family. You worry about their happiness, they worry about your happiness. So that is the way to build a happy family, happy society, happy community. So dunga thambu tsame midojin dela namya chushe me dada shenla cheba yeme da you she other there's no differences. Moment you think there's differences, those people don't deserve or looks mean, ugly, all of that, then it's not. Moment you think like that, then it's like your happiness start to go down. Your mental happiness start to go down. There's no difference between me and you. When it comes down on fundamental things, there's no differences. I'm looking for happiness. I'm looking for fun. You are looking for fun. So we are same. Therefore, just wish them good, something happy. Wish them wish. That wish should not be based on race or tradition, culture, religious belief. Then that's not good. They should be based on fundamental understanding. What is the fundamental things? What is the fundamental fact? Nobody wants suffering. Nobody. First, that needs to be very clear. Nobody wants suffering. Nobody. So, and that's the best thing. So, loving kindness, compassion towards yourself. You cannot be hard to yourself. You need to be kind, loving, caring. At the same time, you need to do the same thing to others. So that's the best thing. So that's kind of sums up all the Mahayana Buddhist teaching. Sums up. Making others happy or religious belief is more important than making other people happy. I think that's wrong. That's the wrong thing. Whether you are doing this towards Buddhism, that's the wrong thing. Whether you are doing this for Christianity, that's the wrong thing. People's happiness comes first than anything else. Comes above this building, or Kadampa Center comes above religious belief. Anything, happiness, human happiness, that's the most important things. That's the most important. Then how we can do that? Be kind to each other. Be kind. That's very, very important. Very important. Do you agree with me? Be kind. When you help someone, it makes you happy. Makes you happy. Doesn't have to be same religious belief. So this is very important. That's what every morning I wish, today I'll not destroy anybody's happiness. And not just that, then I will try all my best to help to achieve. If they're hungry, may I be able to give them some food. If they're thirsty, may I be able to give them some clean water. So then, throughout then, that's exactly what it means. May all sentient beings have happiness, cause of happiness. It's not just only American, only Tibetan. It's not. It's like everyone who breathes wants happiness that you wish them. So then, that's what is called positive thinking, noble thought, positive thought. So that's what all religious must teach. Should not worry about how many people will become Buddhists. That's not important. That's not important. Important how many people become kinder, more compassionate, more caring. Everybody has issues. Everybody has issues in their life. No life is perfect. No life is perfect. Because when you think about the human complications, there are like 8 of them mentioned. As a Buddhist monk, you kind of meditate every morning. You kind of remind yourself, There's complicated birth, first one. So then after that, what happened? We get older. We don't get younger. There's complication. Maybe young, you don't understand because you are very young. When you get old, you can't. It's when you stand up, it's hard to. Right now, you can probably stand up like that. I have to put for all my limbs to get up. There's like something to worry about. No, that's part of life. There's nothing to be unhappy about. That's part of life. Now. So then get sick. That's part of life. Then eventually die. That everybody goes through that. No, there's no exceptions. So then losing loved one. That happens, only a matter of time. Then encountering someone you don't like, that happens. So wishing to get something, wanting something, working so hard, but there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee. There's another complications. Then loneliness. These are all part of human complication. Therefore, every human has issues. There is a foundations to be kind towards yourself. You have this problem too. There's nothing wrong to admit you have these problems. You need to be kind to yourself, be compassionate to yourself. Cannot be critical, look down. That's not good. You do the same thing for others, So everybody going through these 8 types of issues. So then as a Buddhism, every day you kind of remind yourself that, and that kind of reduce many unrealistic expectations we have in our life. It automatically reduces once you understand the fact. So, if there's something wrong, maybe I feel lonely, there's something wrong. There's not really. It is just part of life that you feel lonely, not all the time. Once a while you feel lonely, so that's was expected, that's part of life. So then that's what I want to share. I'm not sure what else. But there's any student has any questions? You have any questions? I'm happy to answer. But you don't have to have questions. Just wondering if you...
There's a comment on Zoom. A student is requesting that you share your experience with your study habits back when you were in the monastery.
Oh, unfortunately, I don't have good study habit to share, begin with. So let me tell you a story now. There's a lot of students. I was born in a very remote village called Sikkim, like very north part of India, like close to Nepal. If you are familiar with Nepal or Bhutan. So before me, actually 2 boys went to monastery. My village we have nothing like beside chicken and cow people. So once a while, so then the vehicle comes from the town, which is like 3 hours. At altitude is like 14,000 feet above sea level, very high. So when the kids sees like the small jeeps comes, like civilian jeep, not army. There's a lot of army. So all the kids get together on the hill, so they sing a song. Because you don't see, many vehicles. Maybe once every 3 months, somebody comes like, the road is not very good. So before me, anyway, 2 boys went there. So when they come back, they are telling me, like how wonderful I'm riding a train and double-decker bus. It's so like I was pumped up. How is it?
You were pumped up.
Yeah, I was pumped up. So I said, maybe I want to go. So then I'm oldest from my family, oldest one. So then I told my parents I want to go. They said, no, you cannot go. I said, I want to go. So then I cry. Then I refused to eat. I refused to eat a few days. So then they realized maybe there's nothing they can do. So they let me go eventually. There's like you are talking about thousands of miles, all the down deep south, which is my monastery located. That time it takes like 7-day train journey, 7 to get there, not now and then. So when they're, so then kind of everything like that. So the train and you get distracted by my teacher keep losing me because I'm not the calm boy. I'm the very naughty, running. I was running here. Then can you imagine that he has like 4 or 5 of them? He's not that young. So then, all of a sudden, I saw the squirrel running. I just look at there. All of a sudden, they left. They're gone. So I lost now. I thought maybe they can speak any other language. They can't read anything. I just scream and like loud as I can. I scream and cry. That helps. Somehow they found my teacher. So eventually got back to the monastery. So then I was not happy at all. So I saw bus, I rode train. I was there, missed my parents so terribly. I throw myself on the ground. I do all kinds of things. Didn't help. No money, too far. Then stuck there, stuck. So then slowly managed to make friends. Then every 3 years you get chance, 1 month to go to see your family. There's no phone call, there's no phone. There's no way to contact, and there's no relatives. Somehow then there's like a lot of kids, a lot of little boys, maybe 50 of them there, all from the local, all kind of places. So eventually you get used to then then you go home. So then every 3 years you get 1 month, then you go see your family. Then there you don't want to stay there because you don't have friends there now. Most of your friends are back in the monastery. So then each time when you leave the town, so they all come to you, greet you, so they all give you a little bit of money. So you have become so attached to that. So you only get that if you go to the monastery. If you stay there, you don't get that. Attached to that, so then keep going. Then like that, going back and forth. Then sometimes letter, my parents cannot read and write. Sometimes letter said, when you get there, it's took 2 months. By the time when you get the letter, it's almost finished. So that's how I stuck in the monastery. So now, then till I become maybe 20, my mind got back and forth. Then I'm not sure, should I stay, should I go back home to help my parents and go back and forth. And there's big mountain, monastery, near monastery. I always thought we have similar shaped mountain in my hometown. I always thought like my family just lived behind there. I miss them the most around like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, because my parents, they come back from work, so we all get together. That's the most of the time that I miss my parents. So then I look at the mountain, I thought maybe when I grow up, maybe I'll one day walk behind the mountain, maybe can see my family. Turns out that's another mountain that we have in the monastery. That's like thousand miles. So anyway, going back and forth. So then what I learned, you can make friends with strangers. So then when I become 20, then I decide, okay, I'll stay. So then stay. Then 1999, I came here first year, 1999. I come here as a young man. So 26, 27 years ago. So then that's kind of life story. Okay. What's the question? Is that the question?
The question from the student on Zoom is, can you share your study habits?
Oh, study habit. Yeah, so I was very naughty, but I did study. I was very naughty, but I did study. So, in my monastery, it required a lot of memorizing. We memorize 100 page. We can say, or you can check. That's the part of examination. You give your book there, 100 page. Then you say, okay, they read one page randomly here. Then you have to say the rest of things. Then they go again like this. Then they say, then they go again like this. So our education is a lot of memorizations. We are not allowed to bring any books to class. We just memorize. So then in the class, then we debate. Then of course there's writing. We have not book. We don't have book, but we have this piece of like lumber. What do you call that?
Like a piece of wood, like a desk?
Yeah, piece of wood. Not desk, piece of wood, actually like just flat wood. So what you do, you put some kind of like, usually when you cook, not here, you don't see, when you cook underneath the cooking bowl, over time it kind of creates some like black. Maybe the kids probably don't know, so like nobody here cooks under fire now. There we cook, so over time it kind of generate this like thick, like black. It's very like, it's like powder. It's like powder. It's not, or something like that. So what you do, this piece of wood is very smooth. So you wash that and you put that black thing on that. So then you have like this like a small bag filled with kind of like ashes. So there's one like piece of thread that runs through. There's like something that you put it there, make sure the thread doesn't go through the bag. Then you pull, then it has no ashes. Then you put it there, you make the line. You snap it, then you make line. Then you make like 3-4 line. So that's how you use. Then that use that, and like the pen is made out of bamboo. A certain cut away the bamboo. Then ink is like corn. You like roast them till it get burned. Then it become black. So then you put water. Then in order to make it more thick, you put like sugar, like solid brown sugar. So that's very sweet. So in my house, there's like six or 7 boys. So when you back there, so then probably teacher sends you small bottle, that ink, something. At the school, every month they look at their mouth, they're all dark here, dark there, because they have been eating the ink. with a piece of like kind of disgusting. Sorry, kind of disgusting. There's not much candy there, so. You know. Teacher find out why the ink is going so fast, running so fast. So they put more corn. Now it's like not sweet, it's kind of like sour like that. So then that's how you learn handwriting. A, B, C, D, A, B. You write like one line A, B, C, D, like one time, then go show the teacher will check if it's written correctly, incorrectly. So then after that, you go to the water, then you wash. All of them you wash. Again, then you put the black things, then you do. This is the book. Basically, that's the book. So when you go to school, that's the one you carry. So some of them quite big, so you can't able to, you just drag them, drag. And one side, that can't be on round because you drag that to school. So then you put it there, so then that's how you paint. Now it's different. Now, the books, now they have everything, books. They're talking about 1970, long time ago. So then, a lot of memorizations. So now we have very good school. They teach English, they teach history, they teach even Chinese, they teach local language, they teach all kinds of subjects. When I was there, only Tibetan, maybe there's some English ABCD, mainly Tibetan handwriting. So, yeah, so, and all of them orally teach. So then you get piece of paper, that's where you look, then that's how you write. You look and you copy them till your handwriting get very good, copy them. So that's cool. So then, then we have kitchens, like huge kitchens. We cook, we make 3,000 bread a day, 3,000 breads a day. And cook rice, maybe the teapot, maybe a few of you can swim in there. Huge, like that's. And unfortunately, I have nothing much to share about my study habit.
Anyone have questions for Geshe-la? Don't be shy. I'll ask one.
Yeah.
So you said you saw squirrels when you first arrived in India.
Oh,
Are they the same as our gray squirrels here, or are they different?
I think there's like more like black, I think, kind of dark. So in the train station, they are probably eating all kind of like garbage. They're running there. It's kind of dark. Sure, yeah.
So forgive me if this sounds kind of dark, but I am curious about something. If one's personal identity is rooted in self-hatred, is there a way to get out of that, you think, through Buddhism?
A very good question, a wonderful question, wonderful question. Very good question, very, very good question. In Buddhism, what you call precious human life, precious human life. There's no, as a Buddhist monk, you imagine, I've been told here many, many times, I think like maybe there's like a number of component or conditions that contribute for that kind of mindset, number of conditions. First of all, there's so much emphasis on appearances, and not on like inside. So much emphasis on pressure, so much emphasis on clothes and how you look and the hair, all of that. It's not. It's like increasing the stress level. It's not increasing the mental happiness. That's why I like hippie. You know hippie? I like them very much. Because when I was little boy in my monastery, hippie comes. All kind of mess, basically. Well, some of them also smell too. Not just smell or smile as very much. They are like lay behind, like they don't like care much, no, they only care to make sure that you are happy. So my teacher, somehow he has karma to connect with hippies from New Zealand, and they are like little more. We go there, all hang out with them, so they are like they've been guitar, long hair, like that, the players, so then playing with the monks. So I think that's what happens. Too much emphasis on how you look. You need to look in certain way, like, and everyone's trying so hard to fit in the people perception. We should not live our life based on what people think. That's not. So I think, sorry to say, there's no number of conditions that creates self. So then I also think, like, the meditation called precious human life. You need to think this life is so precious. It's not what people describe. It's very precious, so difficult to find, so meaningful. So that's what we meditate. When minute we wake up, we think, oh, this is so precious, Make sure this life doesn't slip through your hand by doing nothing, just thinking negative. So precious human life. Every morning that you need to remember your life is so precious, not based on, it is based on what? According to Buddhism, Buddha nature. What do you call Buddha nature? There you are, deep inside, is like almost like diamond that like bury under the dirt. You can't say there's no diamond because there is diamond, because you need to discover. So you need to connect with our Buddha nature. From there we need to rise. Understand the fundamental Buddha natures that fundamental the fundamental potential is what is called Buddha nature, is all good. So the focus should be on that rather than what people say. So then self, okay, self. Maybe we don't understand self. Maybe we don't understand. So maybe it's time to analyze how you define self. No, I thought like, what do you thought like how you define self? Maybe all this, that everything that's built on, maybe doesn't exist. Maybe or like everything everything that we built, we become attached, we become critical, we become very angry. That's all. It's just your mental perception. In the end, self doesn't exist like that, the way you perceive, where you project. Maybe it is completely different. So therefore, there's no series of meditations. You're trying to find self that I hate so much. So now it's time to find. It's time to find what is that self looks like. What is it? What is it? Is it my hair? No. Is it my eye? What's the benefit? Because benefit, there's a self that we portray. How is it portray?
Protect.
No.
Oh, project. Oh, portray. Thank you back there. Portray.
I don't believe I can learn American English forever. That's what we do. Portray.
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 Portray. Downtown. Dr. Brown is on the way to Nepal. Gila, don't say downtown. Nobody understands downtown. What do you mean downtown? We need to say downtown. I think that's where we present ourselves. introduce ourselves. They're not just that, the way you see yourself. There's so much been built. It's kind of like a little bit difficult, but it's good to meditate, okay? So see, like appearance. Just when you talk about appearance, absent, appearance, same thing. Right now, I have a lot of problems. When I focus on appearance, I lose the concept of absent. When I focus on absent, I lose the concept of appearances. Basically, these are same thing. This is like just one coin, two sides. But right now, we don't see like that. We just stuck. So see, like when we are baby, we see things as they are. We see things as they are. We don't like project. We don't create story. We have no opinion. We just see as like that. Do you see like this? When you see, you have any like your mind makes stories or no? Kids. Yeah, I mean, when we are babies, like little baby, like 3 months, when you look, you just look, you just see as they are. So when we grow up, so then you start to say, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that, I do like this, then we start to project. So anyway, so now the self, that we become so attached, sometimes so attached. So what do you think, like attachment become fast or anger? Attachment and anger, which become fast? Which one is like, is there order?
Which becomes first, attachment or anger?
Oh, that's the question. I'm so sorry. Probably attachment, because attachment means you build like a bond to it, and if that bond were to go away for an inexplicable reason, then it becomes anger.
Oh yeah, very good. Your understanding is like fantastic, wonderful. So they see, maybe that is the case. Become attached, very attached to certain ideas about yourself. So then that probably contributes to hatred, kind of generates. So the bottom line here, my friend, things are not exactly the way we project. We don't see the fact because we project, and not just that, then we start to believe in our projection. So that's not good. We need to break that. So way to break, just sit down and breathe. I think first it's good to do 9-round breathing meditation, okay? So left finger, do this. So then you just inhale, your left hand, right ring finger, you just block one nostril, inhale long slow. So then just block this one, then exhale. You can use like different hand. Usually we use left hand, the ring finger. So first you block the left nose, then inhale from here, inhale. Long slow then. Please just imagine all this disturbing thought. When you exhale, all this hatred, judgmental, the being critical, all of them just go out, just exhale, goes out of your mind, your life, goes out of the room, goes out of the universe, disappear, okay? Like this. Then when you inhale, think all the positive thought that you're breathing in, and like positive thoughts such as like understanding the precious human life, all of that. Then you do this nine round, okay, 9 round. This you repeat 3 times. Then you use this right hand, then again same for other nostril. long, slow. When you inhale, just think you're inhaling all the positive energies, positive thought about your life, okay? When you exhale, all this negative idea about self completely comes out of like black smoke, comes out, then goes out of your life, out of room, out of universe. Life becomes free from this disturbing thought. Okay, so then at the end, from both nostrils, so this will help, before you do this, I think good in the morning you do that. Don't worry about the left and right hand, just, repeat one nose, need to repeat 3 times. Because this is called 9-round breathing meditation. Each you repeat 3 times. Of course, need to clean the nose, otherwise precious jewel will come out. Precious jewel will come. So then same again. That's 6 rounds. There's the 3 rounds, there's 6 count. Then now both. Always begin with inhale. Okay, inhale. Yeah, very good. So then after that, just now no force, just because we breathe in and out all the time. No force, just sit naturally. Watch your breath in and out naturally. No force. Means like you could say like in your mind you could say in, out, but no force, just natural because we breathe 21,000 times a day. We breathe. According to Tantra teaching, that's 21,000 times a day we breathe in and out. We don't learn how to breathe, we do breathe. So then right after that, just sit and just feel your breath in and out. So this will help you, your thought get wander. Like thoughts start to thinking, this will stop that, okay? So then after that, and if you like this meditation, maybe then you continue, then you start with this. Sit and then like, what the self that I hate so much, how you define the self, Now they look for the self. Doesn't exist, okay? Look this. The way to look, am I my hair? You say, yes, then there's like, then there's quite easy answer. That go to the barber shop, then cut it up. It's done, finished. That's gone. No, not that, no. So then go like, am I my head? I don't make this meditation. I just repeating here. Everything I said is already written in the text, hundreds of years ago. Okay. So, am I my teeth? Am I my hair? Am I my nail? Am I my bone? Am I my blood? Am I my snot? Sorry, so that I have to say because it's said in the text. Pain, am I pain in my joint? No. Am I like liquid in the border, inside the body? No. So then you go through all the external things you don't find. You don't do anything. You just pause. You just pause there. Just meditate. So that now, object of that hate is gone. It's not exactly. It doesn't exist exactly the way you perceive. So now it's your mental projection. In the end, is your mental projections. Fundamentally, your life is so precious. You possess Buddha nature. Okay. So then, how's about inside? Then you go inside. All the organ inside. There's no self. How is about the awareness, the consciousness, the awareness? Am I like that? No, my eyes see things. Am I that? No. When you close your eye, you feel self. That clearly shows you are not what do you call? How you say? You are not. So go to each like senses, How you say? Help me in English. Am I my sight? Huh?
Am I my sight? Am I what I hear?
Yeah,
what
so
I
then
taste?
there's like all the function of consciousness. Because of the consciousness you can see, because of the consciousness you can hear, because of the consciousness you can smell, because of the consciousness you can taste, because of the consciousness you can feel. So this is called 5 senses. So then one that in a little bit deeper level, it thinks. Not just sees, it just thinks. It makes all the decisions. When you see something, it makes decisions, it's good or bad. Eye consciousness don't make decisions. Eye consciousness is just to see. Doesn't make it. No. So last Wednesday, what I said. So this may be a little bit harder. So every thought, that's called primary thought. What's the purpose of the primary thought? Primary thought, just to see. That's all. Just to see. How is about like making comments, like looks good, not good? These are all done by what we call 5 omnipresent mental factors. Feeling. Each thought comes with a feeling. Unfortunately, our thought is not really functioning in its fullest level. Fullest level? Yeah?
False?
Full.
Fullest?
Not full. Half and full. Fullest level. Foolish, not foolish. Huh? Yeah. How you say?
Most full?
Yeah. Sorry, none of you speak Tibetan. If you speak Tibetan, it'll be much easier.
Yes.
I'm not getting younger, so my English is getting older too. It doesn't function. Huh? Yeah, that's what.
Fullest level.
Yeah.
So we go through each of the senses, and of course, the 5 senses are not who we are. They're just, features or characteristics. But when we get to the 6th sense, consciousness, correct? The mind? Am I that? Isn't the answer to that yes?
No, it's like, it's what it's called like,
Explain. I've got all day.
no, let's go on. The student, you don't need to sit. If you get bored, so please, you can go out, walk around. No, you are free to go. You don't need to sit here, okay? You can go and walk around, like go there, go around the stupa. So then, when the potluck is ready, you can come back and eat. No, I really mean you don't have to think that you have to sit here. You don't need to sit. You can go in and out. It's fine too. Or like that's good.
How is it that our consciousness is not our true self, our minds that determine everything that we think, say?
So maybe
and do
we'll
the
save.
three doors?
Yeah, we'll save that for Wednesday night class. Wednesday night
Okay,
class.
yeah.
It's a little bit too complicated. Yeah, okay, yeah. Linda, the gentleman there. We'll discuss Wednesday night. Okay, Wednesday night. Yeah.
Hi there. I guess two questions. I'm new to Buddhism and stuff. So one is a simple one and one I think is more important. But the first one is, what is that spinny thing and why do you spin it? And then sorry, I'm just a simple guy. I'm just that looks kind of like, I don't want to be, I hope it's not disrespectful, but I'm like, is this a Buddhist fidget spinner? Because pretty cool. That's pretty I vibe with that. But anyway, the other question is in Buddhism, from what I understand, attachment is emphasized a lot as as a bad thing, and I agree with that. But I guess what I'm wondering is, it seems like in different bodhisattvas, they emphasize compassion, mercy, and kindness. So and love. So I guess my question is, why is that not an attachment? Even though I agree those are good things, why is it not an attachment, basically?
Very good question. Thank you very much. You give new names. Buddhist fridge fidget?
Fidget spinner.
Fidget spinner.
Fidget
Yeah,
means
the
you're messing with something?
The kids, they play.
Yep, fidget spinner.
Good new name. Oh yeah, so Buddhists like Texas, everything's big. So this also big. This actually, here outside there's a mantra of compassion, and inside there's like a microfilm. There's the billions of mantra. When you turn, then you have with the intentions to benefit each and every living being. So then kind of create, you just imagining, probably you don't see it, but you imagine that the white energy emit from the mantras. Then you just imagine when you spin, it touches everyone's, and they give them happiness. There's a billions of mantras. So I like your name. Say it again, Linda. Buddhist?
Fidget spinner.
Buddhist fidget spinner. Big one. This is made this works so well because it's made in here. Somebody made. Second question, so so the way we study in the monastery Buddhist philosophy, and attachment has definitions. So the definition then distinguish between love, care, attachments. So I will try to explain that in English, the definitions. It is the attachment is very much like attachment sees, attachments project more than is there. So that projections eventually lead to, I say, then you become delusional, then it's almost like, kind of like the beginning is kind of small, it's like a drop of oil on the pepper, and eventually it's kind of spread, eventually. So then it's very hard to, it makes like, how to say, less flexible. It become tight. So then it, when the thought become tight, so then energy get waste, so then people get cranky or angry. So love, compassion is nothing to do with your projection. It is like, it's very much, the way it developed, the love and compassion is very much based on fact. Fact. It's nothing to do with, oh, you are my friend, or you are my relative, or you are my, it's not based on that. Especially universal compassion, you talk about, bodhicitta, is based on, not based on American, it's not based on Tibetan, it's based on, as I mentioned, human have issues. We all have issues. It's based on that, the focus is very much on that, then you want to be kind. Not because, no, because you are like a Christian or you are Buddhist because I'm Buddhist. It's nothing to this, goes to the fundamental things. Everybody deserves to be loved, deserves to be cared. So that's what you fundamentally believe, everybody deserves. Then it goes kind of deeper. Oh, well, I don't think they are strangers, I don't know them. That's our ideas, When you think about your own existence, before this, well, what are you before this? It's hard to believe, oh, before this I was tree. That's kind of hard to believe. Tree become human. So you need to some like evidence to back that up, your idea. So therefore, in the beginning, may all sentient beings, Buddhists, we are trying to, are we perfect? We are not perfect, but we are trying to see things through that prayer, or you wish all of them. And we believe in, karma, or doing something bad is not good, but we should not do. Sake of your own happiness, not just sake of religious belief. If you want to be happy, don't do something bad, just do something good, you get benefit. So very good. Okay. So then maybe stop now, so only a few minutes earlier, so we'll stop. Okay, we'll stop here. So I hope the food is ready. We'll stop here. So maybe I will have, next week if you come, I'll bring some books that you can read, okay? If you want to read, but from His Holiness Dalai Lama. Then please try this meditation at home, see how it goes, okay? Yeah. So then I pray for your happiness, okay? Oh, very good, wonderful. Oh, very good. Oh, very good, wonderful. So then please share with others, okay? Share, meditate, share with others. Oh.
Okay, in the Gampa, please turn to page 246, and we'll say the dedication verses from Master Shantideva. May all beings everywhere, plagued by sufferings of body and mind, obtain a notion of happiness and joy by virtue of our merits. May no living creature suffer, commit evil, or ever fall ill. May no one be afraid or belittled with a mind weighed down by depression. May the blind see forms and the deaf hear sounds. May those whose bodies are worn with toil be restored on finding repose. May the naked find clothing, the hungry find food. May the thirsty find water and delicious drinks. May the poor find wealth, those weak with sorrow find joy. May the forlorn find hope, constant happiness, and prosperity. May there be timely rains and bountiful harvests. May all medicines be effective and wholesome prayers bear fruit. May all who are sick and ill quickly be freed from their ailments. Whatever diseases there are in the world, may these never occur again. May the frightened cease to be afraid, and those bound be freed. May the powerless find power, and may people think of benefiting each other. For as long as space remains, for as long as sentient beings remain, until then may I too remain to dispel the miseries of the world. And on page 244, the long life prayer for His Holiness the Dalai Lama. In the land encircled by snow mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good. All-powerful Chenrezig Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. And on the next page, the long life prayer for Khyentse Rinpoche Jetsun Lobsang Delek. The one who mastered his speech at a very young age, the one with great patience who received the name Awatari, the one with great precision who spread the teachings of Lama Tsongkhapa on bliss and void, Lama, ornament of the yellow hat tradition, please remain until samsara ends. And now inside the back cover, the prayer for the swift return of Chavje Lama Zopa Rinpoche. Peerless teacher and assembly of the children of the victorious ones, Shravakas and Pratyeka Buddhas, victorious Losang father and sons, along with the lineage masters, all the objects of refuge of the infinite lands, please bestow the virtue and goodness of accomplishing this prayer here and now. Holding and spreading the Muni's precious and complete teachings through explanation and practice, you wore the armor of patience that is never discouraged. Incomparable, venerable Guru, to you I make request. While striving single-pointedly for the sake of the victorious one's teachings, the sole gateway through which all benefit and happiness emerge, and from other living beings, you suddenly departed to peace. What a great loss. Nevertheless, through the undeceiving truth of the blessings of the ocean of the three jewels and the great waves of bodhicitta of the children of the victorious ones, may the smile of a reincarnation swiftly beam in glory for fortunate disciples. And inside the front cover, the long life prayer for Geshe Gelik. Supreme Guide, you lead us on the many paths of virtue. A shining sun, you give us the best of excellent explanations. Supreme virtuous friend, you are a constant Dharma companion. Lama, whose renounced fame, may you ever remain. And for Geshe Sangpo, you who have steadfast imprints of virtuous qualities and keep the instructions of the glorious Guru in your heart. You who pass day and night with noble activities, great virtuous friend, may you have a very long life. Om Tari Tu Tari Ture Soha. 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 Om Tari Tu Tari Ture Soha.
Okay, thank you, and have a nice Sunday. Enjoy the potluck. Okay. And
Are there
please
any announcements?
visualize the potluck.
Yes, we have an announcement. Hang on one second.
Also,
Hi, everyone. Really helpful. Oh, go ahead.
just a quick request that you, the covers on the books are a little bit fragile, so if you're putting it in the back of a chair, please close it and don't put it in with the cover open. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Allie. I just want to announce and remind everyone about our children's program that we have once a month. It's the second Sunday of every month. Please arrive a little bit before 10:30 so you can register your kids. And we're also having a children's activity during the yard cleanup on June 7th. And Monica has a quick announcement too.
Sorry, it was the same thing. June 7th, from 9 to 12, 1 o'clock, we're going to be cleaning the stupa, doing the gardens. We're going to make a pollinated garden for the children, so we're hoping a lot of children are here. And it's a one way of making the place look wonderful and beautiful for Wednesday, that is Sakadawa, so that everything will look nice and perfect for them.
Thanks, Monica. Thank you, Geshe-la. To those online, Geshe-la saying visualize the potluck. All right. Thanks for coming, everybody. Elise, did you want to gather the group? Okay. Yeah. Do you want the microphone, Elise?